Poor Mercantile Jack by Charles Dickens. Narrated by David Mccran. Is the sweet little cherub who sits smiling aloft and keeps watch on life of poor Jack commissioned to take charge of Mercantile Jack as well as Jack of the National Navy? If not, who is? What is the cherub about, and what are we all about, when poor Mercantile Jack is having his brains slowly knocked out by penny weights aboard the brig Beelzebub or the bark Bowie knife, when he looks his last at that infernal craft, with the first officer's iron boot heel in his remaining eye, or with his dying body towed overboard in the ship's wake, while the cruel wounds in it do the multitudinous seas incarnadine? Is it unreasonable to entertain a belief that if, aboard the brig Beelzebub or the bark Bowie knife, the first officer did half the damage to cotton that he does to men, there would presently arise from both sides of the Atlantic so vociferous an invocation of the sweet little cherub who sits calculating aloft, keeping watch on the markets that pay, that such vigilant cherub would, with a winged sword, have that gallant officer's organ of destructiveness out of his head in the space of a flash of lightning? If it be unreasonable, then I am the most unreasonable of men, for I believe it with all my soul. This was my thought as I walked the dock quays at Liverpool, keeping watch on poor Mercantile Jack. Alas for me! I have long outgrown the state of sweet little cherub, but there I was, and there Mercantile Jack was, and very busy he was, and very cold he was, the snow yet lying in the frozen furrows of the land, and the north-east winds snipping off the tops of the little waves in the Mersey, and rolling them into hailstones to pelt him with. Mercantile Jack was hard at it, in the hard weather, as he mostly is in all weathers, poor Jack. He was girded to ship's masts and funnels of steamers, like a forester to a great oak, scraping and painting. He was lying out on yards, furling sails that tried to beat him off. He was dimly discernible up in a world of giant cobwebs, reefing and splicing. He was faintly audible down in holds, stowing and unshipping cargo. He was winding round and round at capstans melodious, monotonous, and drunk. He was of a diabolical aspect, with coaling for the antipodes. He was washing deck.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?